Hey, my name is Roseangel, and you are watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hey guys, it's Gracie from the Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with Roseangel. How are you?
Hi, Gracie. I'm really good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, it's so great to be talking to you. I listen to your music and it's great.
Thank you.
Speaking of your music, what made you want to get into music?
Well, it started from a young age. I could say around age 10, I always fell in love with songwriting. It was something that was really personal to me, and from there, I started writing music. But it was up until quarantine that I decided to take it seriously and start producing and working with collaborators to start making my own music.
Do you have a favorite musical memory that you can think of?
Yes, I do. It was my first performance that I had to do for a school show in high school, and it was like a solo performance, and I was so nervous, but I had my mom on the sidelines and she was constantly, like fixing up, like doing little makeup touches. She was, comforting me, telling me that it's going to come out great. And it did come out great. So that I always associate, music with my family and my friends and all that type of stuff.
Obviously, you said that you started taking music like seriously during the pandemic. What has it been like for you starting out in the music industry? Because I know that it can be competitive for some people.
Definitely, yeah. It's been rough. There's have been ups and downs, but I've had the pleasure of meeting associations and people that are really interested in helping young people like me break into the music industry. And also with social media and platforms like TikTok, it has allowed me to get these opportunities and work with people that have the same passion and drive for music as I do. So it's been fairly welcoming, but yet again, sometimes overwhelming because of all that the music industry is in regards to its artists and its music.
Yeah. How do you find inspiration for your songs?
I find them based on my personal stories or stories from friends that have gone through an issue, like specifically for my new single Crowded Rooms that came out today. It was based on a heartbreak and a breakup that I had. So I learned to, really write personal stories through my words, and I wanted to evoke that emotion that I was feeling into this new song that I released today.
Was it hard for you to kind of open up and be vulnerable in the song?
Definitely, definitely. At first I was a bit scared because I haven't released music in so long. So with an audience that I have, it's pretty big, and you're faced with a lot of judgment and a lot of opinions that aren't yours. So it was scary to break into that, but based on the emotions and responses I've received, I feel like I've been very welcomed, and just open with open arms. Everyone has really related to my song.
Yeah. Speaking of your new song, Crowded Rooms was your first release of this year. How are you
Yeah.
feeling about that?
Super excited because it's the debut for this year's EP that I want to release at the end of this year. It's something that I've been working on and holding on to for like 4 months now, and it's my most personal song on the EP. So I wanted it to be that breakout song that gets people like interested into my music and what's to come in the future.
Yeah, obviously, you said a little bit of why you chose it, but was there a process in picking Crowded Rooms as your next single?
Yes. So I was looking for a song that really showcased my vocals more because I've always liked to sing from a young age, and a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram know me as a singer. But this time I wanted to also showcase my songwriting, which a lot of people don't know about me. So I chose a song that, had my vocal range and the style of my voice, and also something that was really personal to me and heartfelt lyrics.
Yeah. Obviously, you've been writing and in music for a long time. Have you seen a difference from your first song to now releasing this song?
Oh yes, I've I've actually discussed this with a lot of my friends and stuff because they also like noticed that they were like, "Oh, your sound is different." And I feel like as an artist, I wasn't developed yet when I released my first single. I was still, a shy, unconfident person who didn't really have the opportunities and the resources given to me based on relations that I made with people. I decided to really break out with this new song that I released. And it's definitely different in the production and in the songwriting because it's more personal for me.
Yeah. I know you told us you're planning on releasing an EP at the end of the year. Could you tell us more about that, or do you have any future projects that you could talk about or hint at?
Well, I can't say much because, because I really want to keep promoting my future song and this song that just came out. But it definitely has to do a lot of with personal stories that I've gone through, and also it it gives a sort of alternative pop vibe to it. I've been exploring different genres of music, and that one popped out to me the most because it's a relatively new genre, so I wanted to explore that a bit more. But yeah, I have songs that have to do with heartbreak, that have to do with friendships and loneliness overall, because quarantine has really put me and a lot of people through, times of loneliness and insecurity. So I definitely have a lot of themes coming up for this next EP, but I'm really excited for this song and all future songs that are coming out this year.
This is more of a fun question for you, but if you could describe yourself and your music in 3 words, what do you think they would be?
Oh my God. So I would definitely say confident. Um, I'd say alternative and unconventional. And the reason why I say these three is because I feel like I've grown as an artist in a short span, and I know that these songs that I'm about to release are so personal to me and are going to have people relating to it because overall these are very universal themes that we all go through. We've all gone through hardships, breakups, and broken friendships. So I really want to evoke that into my music.
Hmm. For your future, do you have any like dream or ideal collaborations?
Oh my God, of course. I think every artist like now has wanted to collab with Billie. Billie Eilish is such an inspiration. I love her. She's amazing. So I would definitely want to collab with her. Another artist that I've seen is uh, Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes.
She's popping out, and I love her. I love her new stuff. So I would definitely, those three would be my dream collabs: Billie, Taylor, and Olivia.
I mean, those would all be strong collabs. They're all dominating music right now.
I know it's insane, but I relate more to their songs than I do with other artists.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're insane.
Yeah. Speaking of that, do you have a favorite song at the moment?
Yes, actually, I'm listening to Olivia Rodrigo's Deja Vu. Everyone's listening to that. But I also like Tate McRae's new song on her new album. It's called Wish I Loved You in the 90s, and it's
Mhm.
an acoustic ballad, but it's so sweet. And yeah, that those are the two bops that I'm listening to like on repeat.
Me too.
Oh my God.
I was literally just listening to Deja Vu before I got on this call, so I
Oh
totally
my God.
understand.
Yes, yes. It's
Our website,
amazing.
our website's all about up and coming artists. Do you have any artists that you have your eye on that you would recommend to others?
Ooh, so I have Ella Jane. I saw her on TikTok and she's an amazing artist. You can find her at Ella Jane Music, but she is gonna be the next like indie pop artist. I've been listening. She only has like or five songs out, but she's making a name for herself, and I really dig her vibe and all that. and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. You're so sweet. I love your music, and I can't wait to see what comes in the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, no problem.